act as chaperones to the candidates. A group selected for intelligence trials using augmented reality technology.
This is seriously weird, isn't it?
I am Ariel.
The candidates, they're children.
The time to save our country's future is now.
I thought that was a really neat trick they played on you.
Alert me at any time if you feel stressed, anxious, or concerned.
They weren't like this when we arrived.
There's something wrong with them! Hurry! Run!
These are the minds of the future, remember?
And it opens up so many other doors that doesn't limit them to a specific career field.
What is magic? Our argument, nothing but targeted deception. So I want you to look. Look as closely as possible. Because the tricks you are about to see may not seem connected, but we assure you they are. Is what follows 100 different tricks? Or is it one giant illusion?
Hello and welcome to John F. Kennedy International Airport. You are now on the arrivals level of Terminal 5, JetBlue Airways. If you wish to use a taxi, please see the uniformed taxi dispatcher outside to your left.
What does it feel like to see this hologram for the first time riding?
It feels good. It feels great. I mean, seeing this right here it warms my heart. Knowing the love that my brothers spread it around the world with the unity and all these beautiful people of this city. And I mean, honestly, when I first saw it, I had tears of joy. And it's a beautiful thing. Looking at my brother, wishing that he was here with me. I'm hurting right now, but I'm happy to be here. But it's just hard just being here, just looking at my brother, seeing him on a hologram.
Okay. See, we did crash. But it was on this crazy island. And we waited for rescue, and there wasn't a rescue. And then there was a smoke monster. And then there were other people on the island. We called them the others. And they started attacking us. And we found some hatches, and there was a button you had to push every 100 minutes, or... Well, I was never really clear on that. But the others didn't have anything to do with the hatches. That was the Dharma Initiative. They were all dead. The others killed them. And now they're trying to kill us. And then we teamed up with the others because some worse people were coming on a freighter. Desmond's girlfriend's father sent them to kill us. So we stole their helicopter and we flew it to their freighter, but it blew up. And we couldn't go back to the island because it disappeared. So then we crashed into the ocean and we floated there for a while until a boat came and picked us up. And by then there were 6 of us. That part was true. But the rest of the people who were on the plane, they're still on that island.
Dearest friend is now in the hands of the eternal God. We therefore commit his body to the ground. The cemetery is too small for his spirit, but we commit his body to the ground. The grave is too narrow for his soul, but we commit his body to the ground. No coffin, no crypt, nor vault, no stone can hold his greatness. but we commit his body to the ground. We commend his deeds to all mankind, his services and sacrifices to all generations. We commend his legacy of courage and love to ourselves, our children, and our children's children. We commend his life to the universe. We give thanks to God who gave us a leader to heal the white man's sickness and the black man's slavery. We give thanks to God who gave us a peaceful warrior, who built an army and a movement that is mighty without missiles, able without an atomic arsenal, ready without rockets, real without bullets, an army tutored in living and loving and not in killing. We thank God for giving us a leader who was willing to die, but not willing to kill. Peace be to his ashes and rest to his soul.
I'm sure all of you have noticed online that a lot of people are talking about, why are these people allowed to be in this canopy? Why isn't this marked off and taped off as a crime scene? And why is this guy in the white shirt taking the most very important camera down? What do you think is the most very important camera there? Why is he taking it down? Well, here's why. Because it's not a crime scene. A crime didn't take place here, and that's not a camera. Now, before I tell you what it is, I want you to get a real good look at it as he's taking it down. Anybody figure out what it is yet? Okay, here's what it is. It's called a hologram projector. And if you don't believe me, you can go look them up online. And they're not cheap. They're not cheap. Usually $20,000 to $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 for these things. And they come in different varieties. Now, Hollywood calls them hologram stage projectors. Now, you see how Charlie's little tent there is a perfect square? And as you can tell, it's 10 foot squared, 10 foot all the way around on each square, and it's about 9 foot tall. That's because it has to be for the projection to work. Now, let's explain.
For smaller spaces, the projectors can be configured with mirrors to elongate the projection path and maintain picture integrity. Eyeliner displays ideally require a minimum footprint of 10 feet square and a height of 9 feet to show full-size human figures. What you are seeing is a reflected image which is so true and realistic to the original, it has become known as a virtual image. Many people perceive what they are seeing now as a 3D hologram. In fact, it is a 21st century take on a mid-19th century visual effect known as Pepper's Ghost, showing now on the relay screens. Thanks in part to the amazing optical properties of the eyeliner foil, combined with the light and picture output of Christie Digital high-definition projectors, the image has depth and opacity that actually supersedes the scale and definition of traditional 3D holograms.
Like I said before, 10 foot squared, 9 foot tall. This canopy was made this size for a purpose, because it is a hologram stage projection that you guys were watching.
These performers are holograms.
Every series, we take one step closer to achieving all of the sci-fi dreams.
It's pretty cool. You'll never have to miss a gig again. The gig can come to you.
We traveled to Paris to meet Ian O'Connell, director of the company that put this show on.
I recall we were being asked to produce a show from London to Florida where the interaction between the musicians and the audience would be as natural as two people being in the same room. And for all of us, it was an experience that we'll never forget.
So how do they beam this band in live?
It's incredible that this really is a remote live gig. The signal from London takes less than a third of a second to go all the way around the world and be projected as a hologram on the stage in the US. As well as the hologram making it feel like the band are actually in the room with the audience, the band can see the audience and actually interact and respond to what they're doing.
This is a whole new take on live music. But how are the images so good that it looks like the band are really on stage?
They look so lifelike because of the angle of the light and the reflective material called mylar that creates this holographic effect.
The mylar screen is semi-transparent. The reflective surface reflects the images where the light falls on it, but where the light doesn't fall on it, the audience can see through it. So it looks like there's a person standing on the stage and that there's no screen at all.
The projector receives the video signal and projects it down from the ceiling.
What I really love about this is that you get the effect of a 3D hologram without those stupid glasses.
I still believe we've only scratched the surface with this technology. I think we will see pop-up holograms everywhere.
That's it, the holograms are here.
He begins to raise his voice, you lower yours, and granted, where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere along in the bitterness, and I put out stayed up with you all night, and I know how to save life. Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere along in the bitterness, and
There is a revolution coming.
Excuse me? What do you mean?
The future is staring back at us like a perfect picture on glass. And this future, it must be protected.
What's it got to do with me?
Look. Hello.
What is it?
It will change everything. That's why they want to stop it. They will come after you without cease. Because the future belongs to us. LG OLED. Perfect picture on glass.
Who are you?
Oh, come now. I've already told you. The future is staring back at you.
Hey, look at this. Mr. Sabian and Mr. Barbaro are going hunting. That's daring. I didn't know they were going to purge together. Are they friends? The Farrens are having a party.
Grace said she wasn't having a party this year.
Well, just thank God we weren't invited. She's nice, but wow, she's annoying. All right, let's get ready for tonight. As always, just a precaution.
All right, Mr. Callie is starting his lockdown.
Okay. We ready? All right, let's hit it. Okay, Charlie, it's almost time. Hit it.
Release the beast and purge in our American streets. Your new founding fathers encourage your participation.
What was it?
What
When we were young men in the military, your father and I were recruited for a project. They told us it was biological warfare, a virus. What killed those men? What killed them, I won't even write about. We have no context for what killed those men, or any appreciation of the scale at which it'll be unleashed in the future. A plague? A plague to end all plagues, Agent Mulder. A silent weapon for a quiet war. The systematic release of an indiscriminate organism for which the men who will bring it on still have no cure. They've been working on this for 50 years. While the rest of the world have been fighting gooks and commies, these men have been secretly negotiating a planned Armageddon. Negotiating with whom? I think you know. The timetable has been set. It'll happen on a holiday when people are away from their homes. The president will declare a state of emergency, at which time all government, all federal agencies will come under the power of the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, the secret government.
There is a place on this fatherland where our people dying bound to stand. Boy, child, and pain will face guns up ahead. Woman, child's pain is like second grade. Just because they're dark and lovely.
Oh, I'd love to help you, man, but I ain't seen nothing since I stepped on that landmine in Viet Cong back in '72. It was rough, very painful.
You were in Nam? So were we. Where?
I was in Sang Bang, Dangang. I was all over that place, basically, a lot of places.
What unit were you in?
I was with the Green Beret, Special Unit Battalion's Commando Airborne Tactics, Specialist Tactics Unit Battalion. Yeah, it was real hush-hush. I was Agent Orange, that was my name, Agent Orange, Special Agent Orange, that was me.
Airborne, huh?
I can see!
I've discovered the significance of the number 8 and its connection to time, that an hourglass is shaped like an 8. 8 represents the construct of time. That's why 8 is another variation of the Ouroboros, the snake eating itself, which has everything to do with time.
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious.
Do you believe in time travel?
exist in the same space and time. When the spacecraft passes through the gateway, space returns to normal. There she is. Jesus.
luck finding them.
Until they're produced, I'm declaring Jericho to be in open insurrection. Lights, power, food supplies. 9 p.m. tonight. I'm shutting it all down.
We've lived without that stuff before. We'll do it again.
You really want to test me, huh? You want to see how far I'll take it? Whatever happens from here on out, never forget, you caused it.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours.
That siren, known by many from the movie The Purge, was not received well by some living in Crowley. Chris Walty spoke to the chief on his decision to sound the siren as a part of the city's curfew.
Crowley Police Chief Jimmy Broussard says he's never seen The Purge, but he knows the sound to be an old military siren. Since the alert Thursday night, the department has received mixed messages about their curfew warning to residents. Ty Abshire was caught off guard when he heard the purge siren echoing through the streets of Crowley around 9 o'clock Thursday night.
It was just crazy. I knew they had the curfew, but nobody was expecting to hear that kind of siren.
Police Chief Jimmy Broussard says his intent was never to scare anyone.
As we examined it, we didn't want to go through with our regular sirens because we didn't want to create more havoc. And one of the officers who is military approached me and said, well, you know, Chief, there is an old military siren that was used. It was used in the movie Purge, but it's been used for many, many years. And after listening to it, I said, well, it's a more muffled tone. It, wouldn't create to me as much havoc.
What do you want, Crowley?
I want your soul, of course. That is, my master wants it.
Do it yours. Give me my sister.
You're a businessman, Mr. Wayne. You know that saying something doesn't make it so. I'll need a contract. Inked in your blood.
Oh, please spare me this pillage. I don't believe in Satan.
Oh, you're modern, rational, well-educated, a civilized man of peace and moderation. Of course you don't believe in Satan, but that doesn't matter. Satan believes in you. Cutie, it's you he wants. Your spiritual essence, not your company.
The department has since received more than 500 comments on Facebook questioning why they use the siren and why the curfew is being strictly enforced.
It was to remind people that this is a very serious matter. It's a very serious disease. It's a very serious pandemic going on. I think part of the issue is people are not seeing, even if they look at the statistics, it's not real to them.
Abshire says he understands the chief's intentions, but says people on Facebook are now going too far.
A lot of posts on Facebook saying, oh, I know who I'm going to go kill tonight. Oh, it's your time. Oh, you have it coming. Things like that. So I just definitely thought a better siren could have been issued.
Our purpose was to let people know, and if they know now, even through this, how dangerous this pandemic is, how dangerous this COVID-19 is, then okay, it was accomplished.
Abshire hopes through all of this, people do see the good work first responders are doing to stop the spread of COVID-19.
Thank y'all. and continue to do what y'all do and be heroes out on these streets.
Alistair is just a very wise and loving man. A teacher.
In exchange for my sister's liberty, I have to sell... I have to sell my soul to the devil.
Precisely. You get my master's eternal friendship. You're a smart businessman, Mr. Wayne. Think of that. Think of the power you'll have.
I have power now, you fool. I could buy and sell the likes of you.
See now, there's the beast inside of you.
The chief says moving forward, he doesn't plan to use any sirens for a situation like this. In Crowley, Chris Welty, KATC TV3.
Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
Hello, this is Unit 2 calling Unit 1. This is Unit 2 trying Unit 1. Do you read me, Unit 1? Do you read me?
Yeah, I read you, Unit 2. I sure can read you, just like a book is all. And I know what you call for, I know what you're gonna say. I'm gonna be a little bit late. Well, I know you're a little bit late. They're usually 2 or 3 or 4, or sometimes even more hours long, and I am sick and tired of it.
Over and out.
10-4, over and out. The way we talk, sometimes you think our love is filled with doubt. But we were all alone by the far side of our home.
The angry words we spoke that day have forever gone away. Then it's love we talk about, to the world outside we say 10-4, over and out.
With your schedule, what do you think is crazier, your life or that of the presidential campaign?
I'd say they're about the same, about as nuts. I'm more comfortable with mine.
On politics, just briefly, you know, I know Hillary Clinton used 9 to 5 in her 2008 run. I know your pal Kenny Rogers said you were like the Donald Trump of music. Whatever that really meant, I don't know. But where do you stand on this election?
Right now, I just don't know. It's just the greatest show on television right now. You're watching CNN. I do. Well, you can't not watch it, even if it's Fox Television or CNN or any, whatever you're watching. But it's just crazy right now. I'm just not sure. It's just the biggest reality show out there. So I don't know where we're going to land, but I think they're both nuts.
Our main story tonight focuses on the Biotechnology Affordable Use Act, or BAWA for short. Version 2.0 of the sensational and now mandatory smartphone peripheral, the Nano, is rapidly gaining market share as Aspire rolls out public beta testing to some lucky users. Hundreds of new body-enhancing apps are already available exclusively on the Nano 2.0 platform, but there's one in particular that everyone's talking about: remote paralysis. Instrumental in BAWA's success on Capitol Hill, remote paralysis is changing the way America does law enforcement. Joining us from Austin is Phil Leary, former director of the Texas chapter of the ACLU, who was dismissed for denouncing the organization's positions on gun control and Nano 2.0.
That's great.
Phil, gun-related deaths are down 80% since the Second Amendment was repealed, and fatal police shootings are practically non-existent. Why is this a problem for you?
Well, crime going down is not a problem.
We have you on record stating that
What is a problem for me is when the technology being used to apprehend these criminals is unsafe.
What, compared to guns?
Unnatural.
Woo! I can't believe we got it. You got it. What's going on with your hair?
It's fine. Turn here.
What?
Just do it!
I need a unit dispatch for pickup.
Oh, suspect will be RP'd.
I'll send the specs right away.
Stop the car.
What?
Stop the car.
Sully, don't do this.
I've been doxxed, Daddy.
Wait. I can fix this.
Oh, Zoe.
They're coming. Just go.
No. Sorry.
Number 8, we will finally complete the biometric entry-exit visa tracking system, which we need desperately. For years, Congress has required biometric entry-exit visa tracking systems, but it has never been completed. The politicians are all talk, no action, never happens. Hillary Clinton, all talk. Unfortunately, when there is action, it's always the wrong decision. Do you ever notice? In my administration, we will ensure that this system is in place. And I will tell you, it will be on land, it will be on sea, it will be in air. We will have a proper tracking system.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me, we can't get fooled. Fool me, we can't get fooled again.
One time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times, sign, load the chopper, let it rain on you. Fool me 1 time, shame on you.
She's still telling me what to do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are we rolling tape on that?
There you go. You got a brush? Yes. Just a one-finger victory salute.
In Delaware, the largest growth in population is Indian Americans moving from India. You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. I'm not joking.
Box says the 3-letter word, jobs. J-O-B-S, jobs.
Well, speak softly and carry a big stick. End of quote. I promise you, the president has a big stick. I promise you. If you want to protect yourself, get a double-barrel shotgun. As I told my wife, we live in an area that's wooded and somewhat secluded. I said, Jill, if there's ever a problem, just walk out on the balcony here, or walk out, put that double-barrel shotgun and fire 2 blasts outside the house. I promise you, who's ever coming in is not going to, you don't need an AR-15. That we hold these truths to be self-evident. Sounds corny. Not a joke. Think about it. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing. You know how we talk about it. Are we the people, folks, endowed by our Creator with certain inalienable rights? We've never lived up to that. We've never lived up to that. Thomas Jefferson, who wrote the words, never lived up to it. Unnecessarily, now we have over 120 million dead from COVID. Over 100,
So we got more questions.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black. Come on, man. That's like saying you, before you got in this program, if you take a test where you're taking cocaine or not, what do you think, huh? Are you a junkie?
What do you say to President Trump?
We have put together, I think, the most extensive and inclusive voter fraud organization in the history of American politics. I'll develop some disease and say I have to resign.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair, and I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Trying to make some sense of it all, but I can see it makes no sense at all. Is it cool to go to sleep on the floor? 'Cause I don't think that I can take anymore. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
That's all, folks. That's my line.
Step aside, babe. Let a star do this. That's all!
That's all, folks!
Can I go home now?